The CNN podcast is sponsored by the Dow Chemical Company, finding the bond between chemistry and humanity.
This is Skybox 2008. Appropriate, right? Right year. This is CNN's main nerve center right here in St. Paul at the Republican Convention. This is where a lot of the big decisions are made. Let's go, come on in, take a look. One of the things about this Skybox is it gives us a great bird's eye view of the whole arena. CNN's got a multitude of reporters and producers out on the floor, people who have been covering the campaign trail for almost 2 years now. They know these candidates, they know the members of their teams, they've got great sources. So not only are we covering the convention, but we're also breaking news.
Nobody's going to get up on the podium and lie, per se, but different people have different gradations of... There's a lot of gray out there, and somebody might want to stretch the truth one way or the other. And, of course, we did the same thing with the Democrats. Let's be fair here. So if we see a point that we want to call somebody out on, we'll look it up and we'll try to talk about it. So we have an RTS panel right here, and that allows me to communicate with Jane Maxwell, our senior executive producer here, or Sam Feist, who's the political director in the CNN unit. So they'll contact me through that system, and they'll just say, you know what, Alan, so-and-so just made a claim about the war in Iraq or about national security. We need you to check this right now. We might want to do some commentary about this.
Okay, we're just behind the anchor platform right now. We are now going to go to the RF Ready Room. This is where everybody who works on the anchor platform, this is kind of their base of operations. This is where they go in just to catch a break, maybe get a drink, get some makeup.
We're juggling. Claire and Maria are helping me. We're both online. We're watching it. You go out into the hall periodically to try to get a feel for the room, to come back in here. They're writing up notes. And then, of course, as soon as this is over, I'm going to go jump back out on the set with Wolf and Anderson and all of our contributors and sort of talk about some of what he had to say. So I should probably be listening right now.
We're in the heart of it all. This is CNN's main anchor platform here at the Republican Convention. This is where we do all our big shows, from American Morning to the Situation Room to our primetime coverage. Right now, John McCain is giving his presidential acceptance speech. This is kind of the pinnacle part of the convention. This is the crescendo of the convention. And take a look. Wolf and John right now listening to every word of what John McCain is saying. Not just to what he's saying, but also the facts behind it. Our top researchers already have a prepared text of the script, and they're pouring through it to see what's in the speech, if it's all accurate or not. Because while we want to cover all the events, we also want to tell the viewers exactly what the truth is.
Bottom line is it's a big team of people, and it's a pretty complicated operation, but on the whole, things seem to turn out pretty good in the end.
There's nothing better than being here. I love political conventions. This is number 6 for me. It doesn't get any better.
Sure, there's always pride in the amount of setup that goes on and the amount of time. Most of these people were also in Denver, and to be 2 weeks straight on the road with incredibly long hours, there certainly is a sense of pride that we're going to do a perfect show every night.
Coming to a convention is definitely the big payoff after a big run-up. You know, we spent over a year covering the campaign, and then you know, a lot of it is done at your desk or on the phones or on a bus or in a hotel room. And you know, when you get to a moment like this where you're actually witnessing history or have your back to history like I do, it's quite a moment.
I'm Wolf Blitzer. Every weekday, I wrap up the stories rocking the political world in our new video podcast. Go to iTunes or CNNPolitics.com and be sure to subscribe to CNN equals Politics Daily.
Let me show you something, Mike. Let's look down here. Look at the delegation down there. Can the people at home figure out who's from Texas? Is it hard to figure out who is from Texas?